The energy is building up this week, and I'm pretty sure you can feel it too. And this energy hasn't happened for a long time, like 150 years long time. So let's get to it. It's the midweek reset. Let's go. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your midweek reset tarot reading. That's right. And this is for January 21st all the way to the 27th. So, like I was saying, this energy that's ramping up this week is going to be something that hasn't happened since the mid-1800s. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the cosmic weather, and let's get the astrology. It's big this week, so let's go. We start with a waxing crescent, okay, in Pisces. So we're starting out this midweek reset with Pisces energy. And Neptune's going to be the star of the show this week. So waxing crescent is all about growth, momentum, and taking action. Again, the energy is building up. All right. Now on January, so this is the phase we're in as the week progresses. January 23rd, Mars, the planet of action, war, anger, male energy, drive, ruler of Aries, which we're going to talk about later too, is moving into Aquarius. Yeah, so right now we have the Sun, Mercury, Venus just moved into Aquarius, and now we have Mars in Aquarius. And don't forget, the big Mac Daddy of them all, Pluto, is also in Aquarius. So these planets are each going to touch or pass by Pluto at this time. Not maybe this week, some already are, but later on. They're faster moving planets, and Pluto is very stationary. So January 25th, we have our first quarter, and this is in the sign of Taurus. So this is when we're overcoming challenges and making decisions and taking action. So this week is about taking action, building that momentum up. Mars moving into Aquarius is very revolutionary, very revolutionary. The first quarter is when decisions and actions are made. So again, on the 25th, that first quarter hits with the moon. And then we have the 26th. That's when Neptune, which is ruled by Pisces, it rules Pisces, moves into Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars. So we've got Mars moving into Aquarius, rebellious energy, life-changing, epiphanies, lightning striking, boom, it's the tower. You know what I'm saying? It's the tower. And then we have Neptune, which is, idealism and spiritual longing. And then it merges with this Aries energy, which is drive, identity, and conflict energy. And Mars rules Aries, so you can see where this is going. And I'll tell you that as soon as Neptune moved into Aries the last time around, and I just want to get because Neptune takes 165 years to make a whole revolution around the Zodiac. It takes about 12 to 14 years in each sign. So the last time that this happened was in 1861, and the Civil War started. Now, this could be a different phase than it was before. All right? So go ahead and do your research. But this is Aries fiery energy, conflict, necessary. And then we have Neptune, which is ideals and dreams and making that happen. But we had the Civil War from 1861 to 1865, the abolition of slavery and the civil rights shift. Again, more shifting, and and Mars is in Aquarius ruling Aries. So this is making this power dyad, I guess, more powerful. National restructuring. Okay. I think that's when tariffs were just supplying everything. Okay. So what does this mean for us? What does it mean personally for you? Your vision can become tangible. So what you've been working on, what you've been envisioning, you're moving into a prime space this week And it's going to be like this, I think Neptune's going to be in Aries till 2039. So now it's time to make that vision happen. That's what happens here. It's merging that visionary Neptune energy and putting it into motion, making it material. You know, these ideals that you have, these visions you have, people act on them, sometimes violently. So just be aware of that. You know, again, it looks like everything's coming down, but is it? Are things being built? Then there's a whole spiritual and humanitarian aspect to it all. You know, advances in communication and technology and medical things like the Red Cross was established then. You know, so it's volatile energy. It's really hard to describe because it's going with this Aquarius theme. Right now we're in Aquarius mode and we've got a lot of personal planets in Aquarius. And then we've got this Neptune going into Aries that signifies this. I mean, is the last time Neptune went into Aries, the American Civil War started immediately. That's crazy. And I don't want that to scare anybody. What I want you to do is use this. What's the vision you have of your world? Bring that to light. It's big energy. It's a big shift. And throughout history, there have been some big shifts with this. So, you know, we'll talk more about this big shift in on the Alive that I'm doing Thursdays at 7 p.m. So we'll talk more about that. I'm going to devote some collective messages and a little bit more history and stuff that goes along with the Neptune and Aries, and go back through history and check it out. Little informational, you know, doing astrology. I love doing that. So, yeah. So again, basically for you personally, it's time to make that vision a reality. It's time to make it happen. It's time to put action. It's time to take action. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No excuses. Focus on the vision. It will come true. It'll be made manifest. But we have to take concrete steps to do it. Aries can be very impulsive, so just be aware of that. All right. So then we have this waxing gibbous happening the same time, and it's a good time for reflection and fine-tuning that vision so we can take action. Again, step by step, we have to take these. All right. Another thing is that if you want a personal reading with me, go ahead and book yours online now. We could do it in person or online. Fantastic. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank God we've got those timestamps so you can go and jump to your sign so we can get that all taken care of. And don't forget the freaking weekend, Fridays at 10 a.m. And go ahead and follow me on TikTok at Raise Your Vibration TV. I go live on Sundays twice, in the morning and at night. So go ahead and just follow me there. We have a lot of fun, so check that out. And yeah, put your vision into action and start taking those steps. And this week will sail, but pay attention to the news, pay attention to all of that. It's going to be interesting. We're in for one hell of a ride, folks. Okay, on to our tarot readings. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome, Aries, to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to the 27th. So welcome. I hope you are well on your way to a beautiful week. This energy is going strong. Neptune's going to be moving in your sign later in the week, and that's going to be a big thing. So Aries, what I want to tell you before we start your reading is make your visions your realities. Put them into action. And the first step to doing that is seeing how you can take those first steps and be practical about it and be honest about it and make the move. Okay? So with that being said, I love you all. Let's go to the tarot table and get this going. I mean, it's big energy. So let's use it to our advantage. Let's get our angel numbers. Let's see what they got to say. Let's see how they add to this midweek reset for you. And it's authenticity. Yeah, be yourself. 787. Pursue your passions and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. That's right. Don't believe your illusions. You know what I mean? Make your visions a reality, like I've been saying throughout this whole midweek tarot reading, you know? So let's go ahead and get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. You know, I like to rotate these in once in a while. And it's usually not up to me. It's spirit. It's just like, let's use this deck today. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it, Aries. Ooh, Angel of Soul Love. Okay. Beautiful card. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Let's read up on that. Let's read up on that. All right, turn to the page. Okay. So, the world around you is simply a reflection of your inner world, beliefs, and your feelings. There is a person or a group of people in your life at present who keeps putting you down and undervaluing what you say or do. That the Angel of Soul Love realizes that this is a painful and hurtful situation for you and has shown up in your reading today to help you work through and heal this issue. From a higher perspective, all happens as an act of love. The people in your life at present are simply here to help you face your own feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, and self-love. Word. Man, this is beautiful. I hope you're paying attention. That is not to say that you should pat them on the back for making you feel small or sad. Rather, it is the opposite. Stand up for yourself regardless of what others think or say, and know that you are eternally worthy of love. Wow, and that goes along with this. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking or saying. Interesting. In essence, you are a wondrous and beautiful being of light and love. You are held in eternal embrace by the soul of creation, loved and valued more than you will ever know. So start to have loving thoughts for yourself. You are perfect just as you are. There is no need to change anything about you except for the perceptions you hold about yourself. So affirm to yourself many times each day, I am love, I am light. I value and honor myself through my thoughts and through all I say and do. The more I love and value myself, the more love and value I attract from those around me. Wow, what a great effing message for today. I love that. All right, Aries, beautiful. Don't let other people be your authentic self. Wow. All right, let's get our shadow work. Let's see what we got. I love these cards. Wow. So, how do you value yourself? Because that will be a reflection of what you experience. Okay? So let's get our shadow work. Which one? This one. And it's deception. A slippery slope erodes trust. Honesty fosters connection and authenticity. So this is about integrity, transparency, and trust. Maybe some self-deceptions at work there. You know, Aries, be aware of that. Trust the process also. There's that message for you. All right, let's get to it. This is when we get the meat of the reading. And see what we have for the vibe for this week with this. Your ruler moving into Aquarius, that air energy. Maybe you got a lot of things going on, you know. Hopefully you're grounding, keeping yourself grounded. There's a lot of electric charge in the air. You know, I'm sure you could feel that. Be aware of that, Aries. Okay? And bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. Embrace change. Embrace this moment. Be excited about it. Don't be deceived. Most of your worrying will never happen. Truth. Okay, yeah, look at the deception card, Seven of Swords. Again, this could be yourself or or other people. That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And this is put in the work, especially when it comes to self-love and valuing yourself. Important. And the 9 of Wands is showing resilience. You're a warrior, Aries. You know what I mean? And you can work your way through this. This too shall pass. Let down your walls, though. Again, there's that transparency there. You know? Put in the work. I think within a month here, you'll see the transition. You'll see the change. And you should embrace that. You know what I mean? But there's the 7 of Swords. Deception. It's so, you know, it could be other people. It could be yourself. Again, guard yourself. Stand up for yourself. You know? But be careful of the walls. Be careful of having those walls up. Okay? All right. I think there's one more in there for you. There's actually 2. All these cards are face down except for this one, and it's truth. The truth will set you free. Again, deceiving, all of that. Oh boy. I'm going to go with this one first. Patience. So be patient with your process also. Be truthful and be patient. Okay? We know how you just love to just dive onto things. We need to slow it down a little bit. That Aries energy is just, again, too much charge. 6 of Cups. This is reminiscing about childhood. Maybe you're releasing some deception about how you saw something in the past as a childhood, and especially when it comes to relationships. I love this though. The 2 of Cups, you may be moving towards a relationship if you're single, but that's great. Again, it's keep going. Be patient here. It's a time to act, but not impulsively. And that's what you do. So you just got to be aware of that, okay? Let's get some love. Let's see what's going on here. We got the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups. Could be somebody coming back around again. Maybe a soul love. Maybe it's you working on your inner child. That could be it also. Wow. Just like that. Oh boy. All right, so yeah. Just like I was talking in the cosmic weather, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out at the beginning of the video. But yeah, this is what we were talking about here. Neptune moving into your sign, shattering the illusions of the past. Okay, you got a great opportunity here. I don't know, for some of you, I think someone's coming back from your past to apologize. I don't want to speculate, but I'm just feeling that. So if I'm feeling it, I got to say it. 2 of Wands is you're ready. You're ready. Just don't be impulsive. The Wheel of Fortune is saying it's time. Okay, so there's a good indication of that. Could be dealing with any of the fixed signs here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. Again, more Aquarius energy. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune here, I don't know. Let's see. That seems like something that seemed horrible actually turned out to be a very good thing. Maybe that's what you're realizing too, is that all is not lost. This is actually a new beginning for you in some respect. You know what I'm saying? Or an opportunity to finally move on from whatever this is. The plot thickens. All right, let's get some messages of love. Messages of love for Aries. So this is an interesting, very interesting reading this midweek. Absolutely. Okay, which ones do I keep? All of them. All right. Okay. Balance. One person is giving too much to this relationship. Got to be truthful with yourself. Again, think about all the deception that's going on with the self and other people. Be aware of that. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Okay. Again, being truthful with yourself. Awakening. Okay, now I see it. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, so I believe that's you. I think it's time. I think you're stepping into yourself. Maybe this Neptune in Aries, you know, in your sign is shattering the illusions of love. Yeah. Shatter your illusions of love. Yeah, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go home? All right, protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Wheel of Fortune says that too. So this is about just stepping into it, not worrying about what other people think. This is a big move for you, Aries. And this Neptune is having a big spiritual awakening for you guys. Wow. Let's get, what's the vibe? What a great reading. I mean, Neptune heralds that in, you know? All right. And this is a clear indication of what we need to do. Waves. So again, let's not have our emotions deceive us, put us into worry or fear. That's the deception. Is that because you're emotionally affected by it. We need to kind of detach from it in order to move out of it, to see a different way of handling it, okay? So let's get a closing message for you for this midweek. This is a powerful week for you. Powerful week. So pay attention. And it's really having you work on self-love. That's the start of it. So again, I was drawn to go to the self-love part. This happens. Your closing message is abundance. Abundance comes from inner fulfillment and outer effort. Wow. That's incredible. A great reading, and I hope that resonated with you. Again, it's general readings. If you want a personal reading with me in person or online, you can go ahead and book that. Everything you need is in the description and of course in my bio. So go ahead and check that out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And I go live Thursdays at 7 p.m. here on YouTube. We're going to talk a lot about Neptune and Aries, so come on and join the party there. We're also going to pull some messages collectively too. Okay, so Aries, wow, big week for you. Take it in, ground yourself, and be patient with the energy. And don't give two shiny shits about what anybody thinks or says, okay? All right, Aries, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Thursday. Taurus, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading. It's going to be for January 21st all the way to the 27th. Yes. So, Taurus, we got lots going on. Of course, if you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go back and check that out. We talk extensively about the energy for the week. So, with that being said, Taurus, let's go to the Taurus tarot table. That's what I was going to say. I don't know why. But thank you so much for being here. Let's start your reading. And of course, I'm not going to edit that out. Why not? I'm just a real dude. You know what I mean? I make mistakes sometimes. Why edit them out? We're sitting down, having a chat, you know? So welcome. Which one? Progression. Absolutely. Okay. Angel numbers for you, Taurus, this week is 1, 2, 3. And that's progression. You are experiencing forward movement in the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. This Neptune energy is talking about putting your dreams into reality with 1, 2, 3. And I think it's funny. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. So take that what you will. I'm sure a 4 is going to show up here. So with that being said, you're making progress. All right. Just go with the flow. Take concrete steps, because that Neptune can really disillusion us. So just be aware of that. But you are definitely making progress here. Okay, Taurus? So, let's get a message from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Love this deck. I love the artwork in it. And look at that. That's no exception to it. Look at that. Beautiful. And it's the Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You would intuitively know what is good for you. We do. We have that sense of what's good for us. So let's go ahead and read more about that. Angel of diet and nutrition. Are you passively, aggressively saying something here? All right. You're being urged to pay attention to what you eat and drink, Taurus. Make sure you maintain a balanced diet. Remember, you intuitively know what is good for you. Simply pay attention and be mindful, all in moderation. That's a big thing for Tauruses to understand. It really is. But you get it. You'll learn, you know? You are also being urged to pay attention to your thoughts. Healthy nutrition is not solely derived from what we eat and drink. It also stems from our thoughts. Positive and loving thoughts are just as nourishing as good food and drink. So let go of every fearful and negative thought and replace all with love. There's nothing to fear. I love that. You're probably like, I eat good enough, Jeff. You know, it's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that a healthy diet just doesn't come from food. It comes from the way that you talk to yourself, the way that you look at yourself in the mirror. And positive thoughts, positive vibes, every cell responds to what you're feeling and telling it. Remember that, okay? Love that. Let's do our shadow work. Let's get a card for this midweek for our Tauruses, who we love so much. Okay, that just slid right out. And it's shedding illusions. Perfect. Not bad. Love the art on these cards too. Shedding illusions. The first step is awareness. The second step is acceptance. Absolutely. So come back down to reality. You got to be honest with yourself and self-love. Again, there's a theme here. Shedding the illusion that I don't care how much you work out and how much you eat and how fucking pious you are. If you talk negatively about yourself, you're unhealthy. Maybe that's the illusion that needs to be shed. Not bad of a message there. Okay. Let's get the vibe for this week. Whew. Man, the readings are definitely on fire this week already. I mean, unbelievable. All right. Let's go ahead and get the vibe for Taurus. Thank you, angels, guides, and spirits. All right, we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Payoff time. Focus on that. Things coming together. Stability, strength, progression to what you want. Okay? Wow. Yeah, they want me to. Okay. My nose itches. Who's kissing a fool? Is that it? Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. Yeah, this is exactly reinforcing this message. I guess what they're saying here is the progression for this midweek for you starts with easy steps, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And it's shedding illusions of being aware that you may have some illusions going on here. And you got to be honest with yourself. For instance, the Knight of Wands is you may think that somebody else has to reignite your passion when it's actually you. You may be shedding the illusion of, I need to stop focusing on the past and looking towards the future. I speak my truth. That's the throat chakra flag, flying high. Queen of Swords cuts all cords. So maybe you're shedding the illusion of that. Also, could be getting rid of negative self-talk. It's strengthening yourself with the number 8. It's pulling out that inner strength. You may have the illusion that you are not that strong to deal with it. And the 9 of Cups is shedding the illusion of wealth is an illusion. And all you have to do is open up to it. This is huge. So at first, the message about the whole angel of diet and nutrition, we're just like, oh my God, we're getting a message from the universe saying we got to eat better? Well, of course, yes, you do. But what it's also saying, it's shedding the illusion of looking for it out there when you easily can achieve it in here. You see what I'm saying? The Nine of Cups, though, is wish fulfillment, so positive energy works for you. Get your spark back. Wow. You're shedding those illusions of things that are holding you back here. I mean, that is healthy, you know? Shedding an illusion is like shedding pounds, you know, you're shedding beliefs. It's just not weight that you're losing. It's actually the beliefs that you carry that don't serve you. Interesting. All right, so we could be doing, again, this points to the shadow work. You know what I mean? It points to the shadow work. And the shadow work is this. You need to shed those illusions. Walk away from what no longer serves you. Okay? And getting rid of this emotional loss. Yeah, again, letting this go. That's probably what it is here with the Five of Cups, is wasting your energy on shoulda, woulda, coulda. All that. Okay? Wow. Incredible. So this is good, you know? You're being aware and you're accepting what you need to change, and you're making it work. It's making you stronger. Look at that, the Ace of Pentacles, an offer coming in of some sort. Let's see. I saw a card wanting to come out. Nope, that wasn't it. That's all right. Okay. All right, so we need to let go of the illusions of love. This is an opportunity here, actually. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. See, we have the Tower and the Magician here. So when we talk about relationships, you have the power to rebuild your relationships, okay? Again, more illusions you need to shatter, because the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is saying the same thing. There's an opportunity here that comes out of whatever you lost. You know what I mean? And then I think it's a relationship. I think it's a stronger, healthier, better relationship for you. Is what I think. It could also be a job also. I'm getting both of that for some of you Tauruses, you know. But moving towards more stable relationships. Remember, we had the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, interesting. Let's get some messages of love. So someone may be coming through for an offer. I don't know. Maybe you make the offer. Interesting. And then we have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Again, shedding those illusions. Big message for you this week, Taurus. And retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Yes, because this energy is so intensely moving forward and trigger happy. Slow down. This is when you really double down on your patience, Taurus. Okay? Let's get what's the vibe. We know what the vibe is. It's making progress by going with the flow and not letting anybody get in our way. And we've got karma with third parties, haters, and lesson learned. Absolutely a lesson learned. Time apart. It makes sense. Shed the illusions of haters. They'll find somebody else to hate. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to hate. See what I'm saying? All right. Cosmic energy. But you have great opportunity here to release a lot. You know? It's incredible. Okay, wow. And maybe there's some things you still yet are to be discovered. So discover the treasures within, follow your passion. Yes, the Knight of Wands definitely is your passion here. There's no doubt about that. The Nine of Cups is opening up to that treasure chest. You're making that progression by following your passion. That's getting your passion back. That is a great. Discover the treasures within. And going within, retreating. You learned the lesson there. God damn, Taurus, that was great. That's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, If you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, go ahead and click the, check out the stuff in the bio. I got plenty there, all the info. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't forget to watch the freaking weekend for the weekend. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And also I go live on TikTok and here. Thursdays I go live at 7 p.m. on YouTube. And I go live twice on Sunday on TikTok at Raise Your Vibration TV. So follow me there also. Okay. And I love doing lives there. I love doing lives, period. But I really love doing lives on TikTok. Okay. So Taurus, shed those illusions and accept them. And you're definitely making some progression here. Okay. And an offer comes in. You heard it here first. All right, Taurus, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Thursday night. Gemini, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. Gemini, welcome. Boy, have we got some heavy energy going on, and if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go do that so you can get a little understanding of what's about to pop off, okay? So, with that being said, let's see how we're going to handle this energy. So let's go to the tarot table and begin. Let's begin. Thank you so much for being here. You know I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get your angel numbers. Boom. Oof, I love this. 999 with completion. Love the colors too. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities. Absolutely, you're almost there. You're almost there. Wow, Gemini. Right out of the gate. I love that. All right. Let's get a message from our guides, from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. You know how we do. So let's do it. And see what we have. No. Maybe you got some throat chakra stuff going on. Oh, look at that. Angel of space clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. I think maybe the reason why I felt that in my throat chakra is because I still feel it there. You may have some negative thoughts about yourself that you need to clear. I hear a lot of you Geminis going, I forgive myself. Okay, let's read up on this. Angel of space clearing. Very powerful message here. The Angel of space clearing has shown up in your reading today, Gemini, to help you clear the negative thought patterns and feelings which has surfaced recently as a result of your dwelling on past mistakes and regrets. You cannot make this shit up. You can't. We're already on to it. We're 2 minutes and 25 fucking seconds and we're already in it. Damn, I love these readings. These unconstructive thoughts and feelings are the primary source of stress in your life at present. Not only are they causing you to feel confused, they are also preventing positive new energies from entering your life. So, close your eyes. Not if you're driving, okay? And feel the loving presence of the beautiful angel who is here to help you clear and heal all these unwanted thoughts and emotions. Imagine yourself being showered with light. Imagine a beam of rainbow-colored light penetrating your heart, while another beam of rainbow light penetrates your mind. Feel your thoughts and perceptions begin to relax, and your emotions becoming clear, calm, and balanced. Now give thanks to God and your angel for this wonderful healing. Love that. Love it. Let me know if you do too. Okay? Yes, Gemini. What's our shadow work? What else do we need to know? So we're clearing. That's probably part of our completion process right here. You know? Let's see what the shadow says. Ooh, confront fears. Okay. The cave you fear to oh my God. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. So this is about being brave. Again, we're talking about healing here and reclaiming. And I remember very specifically that last week's reading was all about the new moon in the house of what, Gemini? Your healing house. So this reinforces it. Okay? Letting go of fear, doubt, and worry. Now, let's get the vibe for this week. Damn, beautiful energy, beautiful energy. Because it's reaching a point here where it's going to pay off, all right? So bottom of the deck is Temperance. So be patient with this process also. You're almost there. Be patient, okay? All right, let's get it. What do we have for Gemini? Okay, all of these are face down except for this one. And this is, with your fears, shine as brightly as the sun. Huge energy for you here. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Oh my God, look, another 9. Excellent. Okay, so I'm a little excited. All right, the 4 of Cups. Let's not turn our backs on an opportunity here. Protect your energy, okay? From fear, doubt, and worry. Reclaim your power with the sun shining as brightly as the sun. And the 9 of Pentacles is completion. With patience comes completion. So don't turn your back on an opportunity here. You're almost done. Release what no longer serves you, which is your fears. Because you refuse to face those. And now it's time to face it. Jesus, this is great. But watch yourself around other people too, you know? I guess for you, Gemini, is don't feed the fears. Don't feed the fears. All right, let's get some oracles for you. Yeah, 7 of Wands out again. Stand your ground. Okay. Yeah, stand your ground. And if you do, again, awareness, huge for you. You create your reality. So focus on success with a new way of thinking. Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Again, big message here is stand your ground. Okay? And embrace this opportunity. There's opportunities here. Don't turn your back on it. That's a big warning. Big warning. Okay. Warning, warning, warning. Let's get love. Let's see what's going on in the love depot. Okay. What do we have? All right, Judgment. Setting ourselves free from whatever's going on here. Yeah, absolutely. Things balancing out. This looks good. Karma playing itself out. Things completing. And the 4 of Wands. Beautiful energy. Maybe enjoying that. Setting yourself free from trying to make it balanced when you just focus on balance instead of fighting it, you know? This is just smooth energy. I like the way this feels. So again, Gemini, don't turn your back on an opportunity here. Release your fear, doubt, and worry. That's a big one. That's a big one. Ooh. We got some messages of love. We've got some messages of love. Okay, so chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Okay. The 4 of Wands reinforces that. Absolutely. Okay. And also the Justice card. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Remember what I said earlier at the beginning of the reading? You can't make this shit up. This is why I love my job. Pay attention. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. I wouldn't want it any other way. And I don't think you would either. Again, the 4 of Wands and the Justice card really sets you up for that. So focus on that, and that will come into your existence. Wow. Let's get what's the vibe. Let's see, what's the vibe? Intimacy. Okay. Love that. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Again, big theme. If you're not experiencing that, I want you to open up to it. That's a big theme right now. That's good. And it all comes down to forgiveness. I wonder how that fits for you. Let me know. Just put claim it in the comments, really. That's incredible. All right, let's go ahead and get a closing message for you. Yeah, my throat is still, it wasn't like that earlier. You know, I've been recording. I'm fine. But it seems like you got a little lump in your throat. So our closing message for you, Gemini, this midweek reset is release. I love the symbolism in this card. Release past burdens and embrace new beginnings. Wow. We opened with that message and we close with it. Release yourself. Confront those fears. Don't feed them. And wow, Gemini, what a week it will be for you. Open up to that energy. That's fantastic. So that's going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Don't keep me your dirty little secret. You know, share me with the world. All right. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend on Fridays. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't forget that I am doing personal readings in person or online. Go ahead and book yours now. I got a tarot and astrology 45-minute combo. Delish. And we predict all the way out till May. So we get a good idea what's going on for you. And you know I'm never wrong about that shit. So Gemini, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on TikTok, and I will see you Thursday live. Cancer, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Cancer. I hope you are on your way to a magnificent week. We got lots of energy going on, and if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go check that out so you can get the lowdown on all the energy that's going on for this week, because it's big. So Cancer, you are a feeling person. You take that in. So I want you to keep yourself grounded. The energy is very electric, kind of staticky with the solar storms and everything that we've had. I'm pretty sure a lot of you, I want you, Cancer, to go ahead and tap your heart. You know what I mean? When you start to feel that energy kind of welling up, tap your heart and start to breathe. Okay? I'm telling all water signs to do that this week. For a while, until we get ourselves into a higher vibe, all right? So, with that being said, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Let's get our angel numbers. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get your angel numbers. Boom, there it is. Yeah. With trust, 232. I love that. Trust in yourself and the universe. Especially the universe, especially yourself. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Absolutely. Love that energy. It's hopeful. It feels good. I hope that that resonates with you. Trust the process with 232. You've probably been seeing that a lot. Okay? So, big message this week already. Trust. Let's get a message from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. I like to use this deck once in a while when Spirit says, let's do it. Okay, so I've got to cover this up, but it's Angel of Expression. Okay. Beautiful card. Can't believe I got to cover it up. And Angel of Expression, speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead. You know what? I got to keep that off to the side. I don't even think I can keep that out. It's art. It's art. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So let's see. Angel of Expression. And, maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe take this as like a metaphor. Like, I have to make sure that I cover up and hide the art so I don't get in trouble. I don't violate anything here on YouTube. But maybe that's what you're doing. You're kind of setting your art to the side. You're not expressing yourself. Because I don't want to show that card. I don't want to get flagged. And maybe that's what you're kind of going through, is that I don't want to express I want to express myself, but I'm censoring it. And we should not censor our expression. Okay, so let's read up on it. There is something you are not expressing because you fear hurting someone you love or care for. Okay. The angel of expression has shown up in your reading today, Cancer, to encourage you to speak your truth and express yourself clearly. Know that the truth, when spoken honestly, clearly, and with love, will never truly hurt anyone. I don't know about that. Lack of self-expression is soul-destroying. Yes, it is, for all concerned, and prevents life's natural flow. The angel of expression understands your fears regarding this issue and is here to help you through this difficult time. Allow her to help you find the courage to face this issue clearly. By expressing yourself honestly and clearly, Cancer, this situation will heal in accordance with the highest good of all concerned. So yet do not try to predetermine or control the outcome. Trust. It says trust. Trust. For the power that made you both will heal you both. Oh my God, that is great energy right there. That's a great message. And I hope that resonates with you. Okay? Had to get a sip of my tea after that. Let's get our shadow work oracle. Let's see how this lines up with these two messages, They all do. Control issues. Oh my God. Dude, you can't make this up. You can't. I'm just going to focus on this one word. Trust. Control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. So release your need to control. Trust the process and you empower yourself. Fix your crown, Cancer. All these messages have been trust. Wow. All right. Let's get the vibe. So, what kind of cards would show up in the reading that would enforce trust? Any kings or queens? You know what I mean? More kings, I think. The Wheel of Fortune. No. Temperance. Temperance. Let's see. The Sun, maybe? The Sun, because that's being positive. We'll see. Let's see, Cancer. Wow, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Focus on relationships here. Trust the plan. Everything's unfolding as it should. Wow, okay. Anything else for Cancer? Okay, that's it. I forgot the Hierophant. All right, we'll put that in the... Okay, so some drama. Again, you don't have to compete for love. You shouldn't have to fight for it. It should just flow to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to start any drama. None of that. In fact, have faith that everything's going to turn out as it should. Heal this. Don't focus on drama. I've been saying this a lot with everybody, but release. The Queen of Swords is definitely saying, this is the angel of expression. You know what I mean? You've got something to say. It's throat chakra. That's that flag up there. So yeah, cut cords from the past, from all that hurt, moving on. And the Ten of Pentacles is moving towards something stable, more reliable, long lasting. See, everything's unfolding as it should, Cancer. But I think right now I want it now. And that's fighting the system. You're fighting the flow. Go with the flow. Again, you're trying to control it, and it gives you a false sense of security. There's so many different kinds of messages weaved into this. It's unbelievable. So let's get some, but main thing is have faith. Trust. And when you have faith, what do? You trust that the universe is going to bring it to you. Really? I mean, that's just incredible. Okay. All right. We have this emotional loss. Again, 5 of Cups. It's kind of wasting your energy at this point, Cancer. So I send you healing, but it's really time to move on. 555. Let's put that on the board. You know, you're at a halfway point here. There it is, bottom of the deck. Change, transformation, and halfway point. You're no longer suffering in silence. This is the kicker right here. You know what I mean? You're resilient with the 9 of Wands. Let down your wall. Trust. Again, partnerships and alliances. Again, so you could be meeting people. You know, maybe you've alienated yourself. Maybe you feel like it. I don't know. You got to express yourself. It's hard for me to kind of put into words what I'm feeling here. You know what I mean? But the end result is letting this go and speaking. So, you know, you're suffering in silence. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it hurts. You know? Again, sending you healing. Absolutely, positively. So let's get some relationships and love and see what's going on here. If this adds anything, I'm sure it will, to what we're dealing with. All right. What do we have? Wow, lots of pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles again. So this is making something happen here. You deserve it. More 9s. Let's put 9s on the board. Holy shit. There it is. Don't give up. Release what no longer serves you. Again, release twice. Pay attention to the messages being presented here, Cancer. They're gold. They really are. And let go. You can do this. Wish fulfillment. You're almost there. The world is giving you an opportunity. Could be with one of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season right now, so maybe you're in season for that, for a long, outstanding relationship. You know, trusting that everything will work. And it seems like you've had some problems in the past, and you've just got to, maybe you're waiting for the right time to say something, because that's the big thing, is saying something here. You know, because you're not expressing yourself fully, which you suffer in silence with, you know? So it's very interesting, very interesting. Again, multifaceted reading going on here. So, but it pays off. There's no doubt about that. This doesn't end badly. So, interesting. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. That's okay. Can you coexist in the world? Absolutely. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Interesting. More mystery here that needs to be solved. Very interesting. I find that very interesting. Be aware of that, Cancer, and see how that resonates with you, okay? Let's get what's the vibe. Let's get what's the vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, a lot of you are coming out of this. So again, you could be already well on your way to transforming this energy, which is fantastic. As you should, you know, as you should. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Cutting ties. Freedom, standing up for yourself, and awakening. Yeah. Cutting ties from the past. The Queen of Swords definitely plays that out. And time. Delay, procrastination, too busy. Yeah, it's time. TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, I'm on TikTok at Raise Your Vibration TV. Follow me there because I go live on Sundays. Once in a while, I'll just go up on live. I won't throw up on live, but I'll go on live. Let's get a closing message for you. But yeah, it's time to cut the ties here. It's time to stand up. It's time to say something. That's a big thing right there. or release it and let it go. You know? Wow. Interesting. And I like the way this card comes out too, is divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. Again, so this kind of looks like the clock. You know, there's transformation in time. It may be time for you to transform whatever you're dealing with, you're suffering in silence with. Basically, you need to express it. If you're artistic or anything like that, express yourself. Express yourself so you can respect yourself. Hey, hey. Cancer, you get the message. Trust the process right now. That's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch the freaking weekend on Fridays. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's going to be a doozy, of course. And if you would like a personal reading with me, all that info is in the description and bio. Book yours now, in person or online. I got you. Okay? Cancer, trust the process here. This is great energy. Take advantage of it. Use it. Express yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Have a great week. Hold on. Again, clear your energy. Tap, release, forgive, express yourself. And I will see you Thursday, 7 p.m. live. Leo, welcome. It's Jeff here, and it's time for your midweek reset tarot reading. That's right. And this one's going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, fellow kings and queens, to this week's energy. It's going to be a doozy. Keep your eyes sharp, okay? Pay attention to the news. Look what's transpiring on the world stage as these energies this week shift. And if you haven't checked out the energies of cosmic weather, go check that out at the beginning of the reading, okay? And then click back. All right? So with that being said, Leo, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Oh my God, those candles are pretty much well spent, I would say. You can see right to the bottom. I can see down to the bottom. What's that from? Oh, that's Lord of the Rings. All right, so let's get our energy for you. And we start with our angel numbers. Ooh, all right. 654 with simplification. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 654. Simplify your life, Leo, and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. Absolutely. Because if you remember last week's midweek reset, the new moon was happening in our 6th house of daily routine. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Now I gotta look. So I always save my sheets, my cheat sheets. Yeah, Leo, 6th house. Yeah, so simplify, declutter, perfect time to do it. You know, like we've been in Western New York here. It's snowing like it's Armageddon. You know what I mean? So Monday, it started Sunday. It really hammered us yesterday. Now we're still getting hammered. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's like noon. And we're still getting hammered. You know, travel bans, all of that shit. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and declutter. Of course, I'm recording till about 2 o'clock, but that's okay. This is what I do. I would be doing this on a Tuesday, whether it was sunny outside or not. But yeah. So declutter. Throw things out. Especially if you haven't used them in 6 months. Guess what? You never will. Throw them out. Okay? So simplify your life. And that's excellent how that goes along with that new moon that we just experienced last week. Okay? So, we got a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And it's God of the Underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. Okay, let's read up on it. Is Gods at the end? Or it is Gods, Goddesses. Yeah, there's angels, gods, so gods should be in the middle, I think. Yeah. God of the Indoor. There it is. Okay. Hades, god of death and the underworld, has appeared in your reading today to mirror an impending death. Now hold on. Don't everybody freak the fuck out. Yet this is not a physical death. Rather, it is a death of an outmoded way of thinking. I'm not going to lie. When I read that sentence and I didn't scan the next sentence, I was like, but that's not what's happening. So, all right. So it is not a physical death. Rather, it is the death of an outmoded ways of thinking, belief systems, or emotional patterns that restrict or prevent you from moving towards a more positive and inspiring future. Again, simplifying can go along with this, decluttering your mind. On a subconscious level, you have yearned to rid yourself of these traits, which deep in your heart, keep you from being and experiencing all you can. It is difficult to let go of something so familiar to you. Yet know that in this instant, it is essential that a part of you die in order for you to experience the endless possibilities. Surrender, let go gracefully, and trust. Hades is often brutal in his ways, so you may feel unsettled or out of balance in the coming days. However, remember that this is all a natural part of the healing process. This card is not a curse, rather, it is a blessing which has the power to transform your life. Remember, death and rebirth are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one occur without the other. Let go of the old and make way for something new. My God. Wow. There it is. There it is. So, with that being said, let's get our shadow work. That could be a little rattling, but I'm going to tell you something. It's a big deal that you can let go of this energy and declutter your mind with those beliefs and, those things that you need to change, and now is the time to do it. I can totally relate with that. Totally, absolutely relate to that. All right. Shadow work is unmasking truth. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to know. So this is self-examining, and again, a revelation could come to you that what you've let go that probably seemed devastating is actually a blessing in disguise. When you simplify it, it rings true. You see what I'm saying? Interesting. Okay. Clarity, self-examining. Simplifying. Simplifying the message. What's the message in all of this? And I think when you simplify it, it works. Okay? So let's get the vibe. Wow, Leo. Beautiful and interesting all at the same time. Just like us. Just like you. All right, Page of Pentacles, an opportunity here. Feet on the ground, practical approach, absolutely. Again, the universe is saying there's an opportunity that comes out of simplifying this and decluttering yourself. Especially of beliefs that no longer serve you. It's huge. All right, anything else? Anything else for us Leos? Yep, there we go. Okay, let's do it. Absolutely. Wow. Okay, Nine of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Releasing the anxiety, moving forward, letting go of this baggage. Look at that. That is so... This is why you need to declutter and simplify. You're moving forward. Don't take it with you. Wow. Beautiful, empowering energy here with the Empress. There's an idea that needs to be birthed. Again, something ends, a birth, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, trusting the flow. Not impinging on it in any way, impeding on it in any way. Ace of Cups is a new beginning here in love. Something. Ace of Cups are always new. Any ace is a new beginning. This could be self-care. Again, this person is like, I'm going to fill my cup. It looks empty. And now it's full. So maybe letting go of the perception of always having empty cups. Interesting. That's Four of Cups energy. So pay attention to that. Okay, let's get some oracles to help establish the message here. Interesting energy. Very interesting energy. Anything else for Leo? For this big energy shift we're going through this week. You know, all the energy going into Aquarius, and then this. Wow, okay. Yeah. Whatever has caused disruption, yeah, this is the Tower. Again, that ending that really freaked you out actually had to happen. You need a different perspective on it with the Hangman here. This is a big deal, and emotionally withdrawing from it, empowering yourself instead, and opening up to destiny. It's time. It's such a clear message. And material and spiritual prosperity. This is beautiful. With reciprocating energy and a payoff, because you're fulfilling this path. You're walking away from this and simplifying your life, Leo. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there can seem like there's all kinds of chaos here, but you're walking away from it. You're empowering yourself. You know, yeah, the Empress is out again, which is saying take your power back over the situation, especially when it comes to relationships. Yeah. Let's see, what do we have here? Letting go of fear of failure and indecision. You know, maybe failing at relationships, maybe feeling stuck in relationships. Again, let them go. Use your wisdom, your inner knowing. We're learning our lessons. We're trusting the process within, and we're empowering ourselves with the Empress, especially with relationships. So, you know, with both Empresses out, you know, this may also be an indication of you opening up to a mutually satisfactory energy here, you know, mutual energy. The Six of Pentacles shows that. Reciprocating energy, you know what I mean? Two empowered people coming together also. You know, maybe haven't had that match yet. Well, when you simplify things and let go of some perspectives you have, you open yourself up to that beautiful reality. That's great energy. So let's get some messages of love and see. All right, there we go. Blue across the room, of course. All right. Message 1, protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Absolutely. It's okay to make that move. Don't sit in fear, okay? And passion. Try something you've never done before. Yeah, a new beginning there. Trying a different way of looking at things. The old ways of doing it and beliefs don't work anymore, Leo, okay? And that's fine. Let's get what's the vibe. Wow. Powerful reading. Very powerful. And it's okay. You know, I gotta say that. It's okay. This card wanted to come out. Okay. Envy, resentful, competitive, discontent. This is the energy that has to go. We don't need that. Doesn't fit in our life. Instead, what we do is we focus on harmony, balance, peace, and happiness in our life. We don't allow this disruption, this envy, none of that. You know what I mean? These self-destructive people that come into your life. Possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. This is a huge message. Focus on the possibilities and make it happen. Again, Neptune going into Aries is seeing those dreams and making them material. Telling you, Leo, powerful, powerful time for us all, okay? We just have to let go of the way we've been doing it before. We need to simplify. Wow. And you can simplify it just down to this, Leo. So start this week by focusing just on joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. That's it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy opening up to new possibilities. Enjoy loving yourself. Enjoy focusing on yourself. Enjoy you, Leo. And the world will do that in kind. Trust me. All right. That's going to do it for this midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch your freaking weekend. That's posted on Fridays. It gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And don't forget, I do personal readings. These are general. So if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, all that info is in the description and in my bio. And I also am offering a tarot and astrology combo, 45 minutes, diving down deep into 2026. We go all the way into May. So we got a good idea of what's coming up for us. So book yours now. All right, Leo, fantastic fucking reading. Gotta say that, it's right on cue. Hope it is with you. Let me know in the comments. Just put your Leo symbol there or a paw or something, all right? All right, Leo, I love you all. Have a great week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday Night Live. Virgo, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Virgo. Whew. We got some energy going on this week. If you didn't catch it at the beginning of the video, the cosmic weather, go and check that out now and come back. Thank God we got timestamps. So with that being said, let's go to the tarot table and begin. Let's get our angel numbers for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. And let's start. And there it is. With 666, and that's refocus. It's not what you think. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Okay, so we need to find a balance there. And 666, just so you know, we can add a little bit more clarity to it, is a realignment, if you will. It's reflection. And it's harmony in relationships. I'm going to leave that up there for you, you know, so you understand it a little bit more. Now, let's get a message from our guide. So right now it's focusing on harmony and harmony and relationships and realignment. Let's get a message from angels, gods, and goddesses and see what our guides have to tell us for this week. Love this. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. All right, let's read up on that. I like it when they say that. Okay. Angel of psychic ability. There we are. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are very strong at the present moment, Virgo, and this gives you the ability to see through things. You are being urged to pay particular attention to what you sense and feel rather than what you are told or shown. Okay? Trust your instincts when you are around particular people or situations. You will instinctively know what is right for you, regardless of the statistics or how professionally it is presented. If something doesn't feel right for you, then it's not. Okay? Trust that inner guidance system. It will never, ever, ever serve you wrong. Okay? Maybe that's what you need in order to get a realignment, is trust more on your intuitive abilities than material things. Just like it said here. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things like concrete matter. Well, where's the fact check, you know? Okay, let's look at our shadow work. Let's see what's going on with this. Avoidance. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but it's also to overcome it and thrive. So this is about confronting that because it's going to make progress for you. Again, that what might be what's out of line here. So we need to realign by not avoiding the issue anymore. Okay? Simple. We avoid a lot. It's human nature, you know, we just don't want to feel it, but we fear it. And then when we do it, we're like, well, that wasn't that bad. I should have listened to my intuition when it just said, go for it, you know? It's a learning process, guys. It's all right. All right, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So groups of people, friends, family are important. They may, again, you may be realigning and getting harmony in all of your relationships. The Three of Cups shows a celebration. So right there, it's kind of giving us the outcome of, all right, you know what? We're letting that realignment happen, okay? All right. Absolutely. So you may be getting an opportunity here. A message may be coming in for you during the week. But the first thing is, again, is stop avoiding the issue of judging yourself, other people judging you. Okay. So what this calls for, Virgo, is really trusting your process here to know that things come to you. Again, trusting your gut on this, refocusing, letting go of judgment of yourself, others, all of that. That's a huge theme for you this week. And not avoiding it, but opening up to it. Trusting the universe is the big thing. Not the material, but more of the vibe. The vibe has to be on point. Follow me on that? And an opportunity comes here. You know, we talked about that earlier, but there's an opportunity that can come through. The Queen of Pentacles is nurture that part of you feeling safe and secure. Okay? Very important for you to understand that. Let's get some oracles here and see what they add. See what we have. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is all about stability. All about stability. So, we've got the base chakra. Feeling safe, feeling secure. I am safe. I am grounded. And this energy, Virgo, of course, you're an earth sign, so grounding is important for you. The energy is very electric. There's a lot of energy shifting into Aquarius. It's already in there. You know, you could almost see it like staticky. No more suffering in silence. Again, releasing yourself, the Judgment card, setting yourself free from the insecurities and recognition and reward. This pays off. So something here pays off. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's just not material. I think it's also spiritual. All right. So let's get love. See what's going on with relationships. We have the realignment and harmony in relationships. Maybe you're not feeling secure in your relationships right now. Maybe you're avoiding that. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So maybe this is somebody you work with also. Interesting. Let's see. The cards will tell us. All right, fear of failure. Interesting. All right. Fear of failure has got us indecisive and stuck, especially when it comes to relationships. Feeling left out. Again, there's that feeling of left out. You know, but the big thing is that the universe is like, you've got this, you've got this, you've got this. So with this, again, an offer coming in, the Knight of Cups also brings in that offer. The Ace of Pentacles does too. Focusing on victory and success, and another 6. This is the Lovers. The 6 of Wands is victory and success. This is good energy here. More 6s. That's the end result. Positive, very positive. Especially when we don't avoid it, we just take care of it. Damn. And it all comes together. Okay. All right. Let's get messages of love. See what we got is release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Release your burdens. Release your past qualms and fears about relationships and all of that. And obsession can go hand in hand with that. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts, and that's you. What if I fail? What if I've already missed my opportunity? I tell you, neither of those are true. You're learning to vibe to the right relationships to you. And if you are single, you will experience something coming through here, maybe through a group of people that you know. You heard it here first. Let's get what's the vibe. And if you are currently partnered, well, things kind of refocus. You stop obsessing about it. You stop avoiding it. And you get down to it. And it pays off. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Trapped. Stuck. No options. Unforgiveness. Well, do the opposite of that. Again, release. You're not trapped. Set yourself free. It's huge. Envy, resentful, competitive, discontent. I think that's the people around you for some reason. I really do. Interesting. Let's get a closing message for you. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Because this is the payoff. Prosperity. Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. So again, put in the work, but prosperity is also a mindset. And set yourself free from some of these mindsets that have you trapped. Like, oh, I'll never be in a relationship again. I'll never have a higher paying job. You know, you're really tamping yourself down here. And it's time to refocus because that's not true and you deserve it. All right. Just so you know. So be aware of that. All right. Virgo. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch the freaking weekend. That's the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got you covered there too. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, well, I'm your guy. Go ahead and check out the link in the description. It'll bring you to my booking page and we can book one for you lickety split. I've got a great tarot and astrology combo, 45 minutes. We could do this in person or online. And I predict out till about May. So it gives you such a great forecast on where we are, what to focus on. It's complete and it's available to you. So again, Virgo, set yourself free and realign yourself, especially when it comes to a special relationship. All right, Virgo, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Thursday night live. Libra, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading for January 21st all the way to the 27th. Welcome. I hope you are on your way to a wonderful week. It's heavy. Try to balance, Libra. Try to keep that balance. You know what I mean? And if you haven't checked out the cosmic weather, go ahead and check that out at the beginning of the video so you can get the vibe on what the hell's going on this week, because it is huge. So with that being said, let's go to the tarot table and start our reading for you, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. And let's start with our angel numbers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get, empowerment with 898. There we go. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence, Libra. Empowerment with confidence, and competence, of course. 898. All right. Now, let's get a message from our guides. This is from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Really like using this deck once in a while. Again, when Spirit prompts me to. And this morning they were like, Jeff, let's whip out the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses for everybody. So let's do it. Let's see what advice our higher self and guides have to say. Let's see, what do we have? They're being very indecisive, Libra, like somebody else I know. All right, and the right one comes out at the right time. And it's Angel of Manifestation. Love that. Pay attention to the message. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Wow. Let's read up on it. Okay, Libra, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Something you've been yearning for, dreamt of, and worked towards is about to manifest. Now, the Neptune and Aries energy definitely reflects this right here, okay? Yet, this is not a time for wild elation. Keep your focus and balance, and do not lose sight of your original purpose. Quietly give thanks to your angels, to the gods and goddesses, and the universe for this blessing, and continue quietly with your work. Okay, pay attention to that, Libra. Don't boast, don't brag, don't click your heels yet, okay? Just say thank you and keep silently working towards your goal. Don't feel like, well, I made it. Not yet. It's not a time to hoot and holler, okay? Keep those cards close to your chest for some reason. I'm getting that. Yeah. All right, let's get our shadow. And it's lack of awareness. That's why, right there. Missed chances and unseen risks. Seek facts and stay open-minded. This energy is kind of volatile. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that. Get some insight. There's an opportunity here to get some awareness you weren't aware of about this manifestation. Maybe it's just going through this confidently. Follow me on that? Okay. Let's get the vibe for you this week. Man, I need another new deck. Another new deck. I think I forgot when I ordered this. It wasn't too long ago. But I just do so many readings. This deck is just falling apart. Telling you. Oh, wah. I do too many readings. My deck is all worn out. Wah. Four of Pentacles, no longer holding back, Libra. Bottom of the deck. Again, that's your lack of awareness also, you know? Okay, very telling. And that's that? Okay. All right, Seven of Swords. The rest of these cards are face down except for this one, so they want me to focus on this first. And it's a message of self-deception, of going quietly in the night without hooting and hollering. You know what I mean? So moves need to be made, but you need to be cautious. Trust the universe. And the Queen of Pentacles, again, this is empowerment. So don't let your mind fool you on this. That's a big message there for you. Interesting. Maybe someone else is trying to get in on your thing and you're not seeing the opportunity here. You just focus on yourself. You empower yourself. You really do the work, okay? That's important. All right, let's get some oracles. Add to this. Okay, let's see. All right. I don't know why I'm laughing. Are you laughing? What's going on here? I don't know why I'm... Again, don't get giddy yet, okay? You probably can't contain yourself, but I'm telling you, contain yourself. All right. No more suffering in silence. Maybe that's the lack of awareness you're experiencing here, okay? In fact, you got some movements, choices, and decisions to make, and you can do it. You're ready for it. I believe it. It's just that you're juggling a lot, you know? Partnerships and alliances, yes, it'll be better when people, you kind of open up to people helping you or being open to help. Maybe that's a big thing. You don't want people to help you. Well, guess what? You have the opportunity or to work on this together. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stop spinning so many plates with that Two of Pentacles. And don't self-deceive you. The universe brings you everything you want, and you have to fucking believe that. That's the big thing. Oh, I feel so much better now that I said that. Wow. Okay. All right, let's get love and relationships. Wow, everybody's getting the Ace of Pentacles today. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, so you're at a halfway point here with your relationships, Libra. What's it going to be, win or lose? Is it worth fighting the battle? Again, the Magician, you create your reality. So what are you putting your focus on? You know, I don't have it or I do. That's a big thing. And the opportunity says you will, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here is fucking fantastic energy. So create this, create the opportunity, get out of this. I really think a lot of you Libras are opening up to manifesting and really creating the life that you want, the relationships that you want. You know, you're just not being aware that your thoughts deceive you in this. And I think once you make that realization, holy shit, the lid comes off and you're much healthier and happier. Okay? Wow. All right. Messages of love. Children. Children are important to this partnership. Okay. So again, more partnerships, alliances, you know. The 10 of Cups is family and kids. You see that there clearly. All right. And Libra, second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Fantastic. But is it right for you? Or has it all chanced itself out? You know, we have that side of the coin for some of you Libras too. So let's get, what's the vibe? And see what else. So, there's a focus on children here. You know, there's a second chance. Possibly. It looks like it could work. And we got some, what's the vibes? Let's see what this is. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So the bottom line here is tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Worry is a wasted emotion. Let that go. That's the 5 of Swords. That's showing up big time. And check out the symbolism in these two cards. For these two to come out together really says something. So pay attention, Libra. Consequences. Bad choices, playing games, and mixed signals. You see she's got the match. Okay? I want you to pay attention to that. Burn bridges. Lack of trust, disloyal. Turn your back on. There's consequences when you burn bridges. So we don't want to burn the bridge yet. Again, don't get happy yet. There's some work to be done. Pay attention to that message, Libra. That's important. That really is important. Wow. You know, and the whole thing is here is that's what's making you make these bad choices, is because you're so stressed out, and you don't need to do that. You need to empower yourself. You're not out of the loop. You're very much well in it. And you have to understand that. And I think you're missing the boat on this. So let's get a closing message for this. That's where your opportunity comes, is realizing that as soon as the tough, you know, it gets tough, then you start burning bridges. No, that's not what you do. Okay. In fact, the closing message is this: strength. Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. That's what makes you make good decisions instead of bad ones, is using your strength. Usually you make bad choices out of fear. Okay. So you got to release that fear also. So just be aware of that. Okay. What an interesting reading. Very interesting. All right. That is going to conclude your midweek reset. Whew. Wow. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch the freaking weekend. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Also, I got you covered there. And book your personal tarot reading or astrology reading with me in person or online. I have a beautiful 45-minute tarot and astrology combo that we do prediction all the way up to May. So that gives you a great framework of how things are going. You get the intuitive guidance from the tarot reading, and you get the accuracy with the astrology. Dead on. Just love it. And I'm so happy to offer it to you. So go ahead and follow me on TikTok at Raise Your Vibration TV. I go live there on Sundays twice in Sunday, 10 a.m. and then 7 p.m. So listen, Libra, don't be burning no bridges. You got a second chance, so don't light that match yet, all right? I hope you have a great week. I hope you make good choices. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday night live. Scorpio, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to the 27th. Wow, have we got some big ass energy coming in. If you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video, go check that out, okay? I'll wait. And if you have, well, let's go to the tarot table and start our reading. Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. Thanks for being here. Go ahead and let me know if you're new. Let's start with our angel numbers and see what we have for Scorpio. And we have 666, which is refocus. No, it's not the sign of the devil. Stop it. Refocus to find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life. Stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Again, so sometimes you just got to believe what you got to believe. And it's interesting because 666 was right on top of the deck. Isn't that interesting? This is about realignment, harmony in relationships, and some reflection, which we'll be doing more towards the end of the week. Okay? With that waxing gibbous. Again, check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the video. All right, now we're going to get a message from our angels, gods, and goddesses. I like this deck. Love the artwork on it. Okay, wow. And it's the goddess of nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. Now, knowing that we have this Neptune in Aries visionary energy coming to life in Aries, making it material, it goes along with this. You know what I mean? You have to have the spiritual aspect in order for the material to appear. Again, it goes right along with this energy that we're dealing with this week. So let's go ahead and read up on this. So Scorpio, your dream is coming to fruition. This is a time to reap the rewards and benefits that are derived from the seeds of a project, venture, or idea you planted some time ago. It has not all been plain sailing, and many a time you have doubted whether your many efforts and labor would ever be rewarded. Yet, harvest time has come, a time when you reap what you have sown. Accept all the blessings about to come your way and realize that they are the result of the love, courage, dedication, and commitment you have shown in the recent past. Give thanks to Mother Nature and enjoy. So this is working in accordance with nature. There's a time to plant, there's a time to sow, there's a time to reap. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what you need to realize now. That reflection can be the refocus point for you and get you back and realigned, okay? So let's go ahead and check out our shadow work. I almost feel like I didn't do a shadow work for Libra. I just did Libra. And I don't remember doing a shadow work for them. Oh boy. Okay. Shit. All right. Let's reshuffle these, of course, and get a shadow work for Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we have? There it is. Typical resentment. This is what stops it. This is what puts us out of focus. It often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of the past to find peace. This is forgiveness for yourself and others. The nature, the whole thing, the nature of it. Release it. You'll have some serenity if you do. Okay? Let go of that resentment, Scorpio. I know, but you gotta let it go. You really do. It does not serve you in this purpose, especially what you're moving towards this year. It just doesn't fit. It actually never did. You know what I mean? And that's where you get the refocus. Because it doesn't always have to be a tit for a tat, you know? Look at that. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. Fucking A, man. That's open your hand and we'll fill it. Money coming your way also. Maybe refocusing on abundance and balance. Ooh, Jesus. Man, Scorpio, did you see that? What the hell just happened here? Complete melee of cards. All right. Where'd they go? Okay. Let's see. What do we have? Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is so goddamn good. I mean, come on. All right, we're walking away from what no longer serves us, and I think that stuck perspective's good. This is what we find the balance in. A message here that you're taking life way too serious, so lighten up, Buttercup. But I really like this. Start making plans and getting excited about your future. The King and Queen of Wands, actually, is two people ready to embrace change. I really love this. You want to talk about harmony in relationships. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands out together is significant here. That's huge. That shows me right out of the gate of you opening up to a mutual, respectfully, long-lasting relationship here. Wow. And maybe that's what you need to refocus your energy on, is the stability instead of the lack of it. You know what I mean? We're stuck in a perspective. You change it, I'm telling you, it pays off here. This is beautiful energy. Okay? Beautiful. Let's get some oracles and see what they add to this. So walk away from what no longer serves you, especially resentment. Resentment keeps you locked in a perspective. The Queen of Swords is, I cut all cords from the past. The Page of Wands, now you feel like, all right, now I can feel, you get excited about change because Page of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, fuck. It's beautiful. Change the way that you're looking at things. Go with the rhythm of nature. Nature doesn't try to control everything. You do. And you're horrible at it. You know what I mean? The only thing you can control is the way that you look at these things. Yeah, look at that. More pentacles here too, which is money. So, this is a lack of. Two of Pentacles is imbalanced. Movements, choices, and decisions to make. Which way are you going to go? Stuck in here? Maybe it's something from the past. Maybe it's a relationship you're stuck on. Maybe it's an old way of, maybe you grew up poor, so you don't know what prosperity is. Bullshit. You can envision it. You know what I mean? Financial and material changes. That's huge for a lot of you. And positive movement forward. That's all you need to focus on. This is very positive, but man, can you get fucking stuck? And it just doesn't serve you. And it makes you resentful. And you're pissed off at the universe when the universe is like, yo, Scorpio, you're doing this to yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. It's that kind of thing, But I think a lot of you are ready to move out of this. I sure hope so, especially after this reading. I mean, are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and look at love and relationships because there's something significant here. And I'm sure there's a message. And there's 3 cards, of course. And it's, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And not realizing the opportunities you have behind, forward for you, keep you stuck. So there is a big stuck mentality here that needs to change. And it keeps you stuck in all of this shit. Let's put the 2s on the board. We've got 2, 2, 2. Ooh, where'd it go? Bloody hell. Did I pass it? Oh, there it is. Balance and harmony. So a huge thing about things coming back into balance for you. Harmony, all of that. And an opportunity. Page of Pentacles brings it in. Ooh, Scorpio, I'm telling you, single or not, this is good energy. Getting out of this stuck way of life just puts things into balance, and it's so much easier than you believe. Shit. It's very good. For some of you, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. That's it. That doesn't mean you got to move out. What we're just saying is get some distance between you and the situation so you're not so emotionally ripped up about it. You know what I mean? And healing. Very important. Pay attention. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. That's important because that Six of Cups always brings up some kind of childhood thing from the past. Okay? Let's go ahead and check on what's the vibe. What is the vibe? I'll tell you what the vibe is. It's you coming into your power here. It's beautiful. Epiphany. Self-reflection, answered questions, and untapped talents. Yes, again, with all this Aquarius energy coming in, which you need to ground yourself in. Like I'm telling all the water signs, tap your chest this week. Don't get overwhelmed. Stop. See yourself getting anxious or whatnot, and tap. Tap right here. Okay? Right between your boobs, right above it, tap. Right away. Feels better. And today, that's all that matters. Feel good vibes now. Be in the moment. All right? Stay in the moment. Don't go wallowing in the past. You got a fucking bad attitude of doing that. Not bad attitude, but a bad habit of going there. Forgive yourself for it. We all do it. It doesn't matter what stage we're at. We're still doing it. There's so much to remind us and bombard us of it, So just be aware of that, Scorpio. Okay? Closing message is courage. Courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. And that is the whole fucking thing of this. So put things back into balance, reflect, realign, and you'll see your relationships all of a sudden improve tenfold. All right? So, Scorpio, wow, we said a lot, and a lot has been said. That's going to do it for this midweek. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekends posted on Fridays. Share it with your friends. Get the vibe for the weekend. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, all the info is down below. Check it out. I have a tarot and astrology combo, 45 minutes of pure fucking 24 karat gold guidance. And we go and forecast all the way out till May, June. So, yeah. Beautiful. And I'm never wrong on that shit. So go ahead and book yours now. All right, Scorpio, you got the homework assignment here. I want to see it completed when we come back next week. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday. Sagittarius, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading. This is going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Sag. Hope you are on your way to a fabulous week. We got lots of... Wrong way. We got lots of energy bombarding us. Let's keep ourselves grounded. Let's not pull the trigger yet, please. Let's hold on here. All right, fire signs. Tamp it down. The energy's electric. There's a lot going on. Keep yourself grounded. That's very important. If you didn't check out the cosmic weather at the beginning of the reading, go and check that out at the beginning of the video, I should say. And and then come back and we'll do this again. Okay? So I'll wait. All right, let's go to the tarot table. Okay. And thank you so much for being here, Sagittarius. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You didn't stumble across this by accident. We're going to start with our angel numbers. So let's get that for our Sagittarius friends, fellow fire signs, because I'm a Leo. And look at that, stability, 444. Love it. Probably been seeing these numbers a lot. Focus. Angels are guiding and supporting you, Sagittarius, providing a stable foundation for success. Good. Again, one of the first things I talk about is what? Feet on the ground, stability, grounding, and what is it? Stability. So therefore, I sometimes I don't know why I start the conversation off the way I do, and usually these first three cards clarify it. It's incredible. It's been happening ever since I started reading tarot on YouTube and TikTok. So, all right. Let's get a message from your guides. Oh my God. You know what, guys? I put that back in the deck and it bounced right back out, so I have to take it. Thank you, Spirit, for not letting me do that. It's God of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you is about to end. And I want you to understand that before I start reading, because Leo got this card too. And when I started reading it, I was just like, nah, but pay attention to the message that's being given, all right? Because it does sound ridiculous. It's ridiculously scary, but it's not, okay? All right, so Hades, god of death in the underworld, has appeared in your reading today to mirror an impending death. Yet this is not a physical death. Rather, it is the death of an outmoded way of thinking, belief system, or emotional patterns that restrict or prevent you from moving towards a more positive and inspiring life. So this is getting rid of old shit, okay? On a subconscious level, you have yearned to rid yourself of these traits, which, deep in your heart, keep you from being and experiencing all you can. It is difficult, Sag, to let go of something so familiar to you, yet know that in this instance, it is essential that a part of you die in order for you to experience the endless possibilities. Surrender, let go gracefully, and trust. Hades is often brutal in his ways, so you may feel unsettled or out of balance in the coming days. However, remember that this is all a natural part of the healing process. This card is not a curse. Rather, it is a blessing which has the power to transform your life. Remember, death and rebirth are two sides of the same coin. You cannot have one occur without the other. Let go of the old and make way for something new. I know that it's a hard concept for all of us to grasp. But when we get a little space between the event, and where we're at, we understand that everything happens for a reason in some point. It's hard to tell people that, but because they're so in the moment. But once you get some distance between you and that, you can kind of see that. How they say hindsight is 50-50. Oh, there it is right there. And it's break chains. The only way to overcome blocks is to confront them. So this is all about self-limiting beliefs. Again, we're releasing those. That's such a huge thing, and it'll make you more stable. All right? Wow. That's gold right there. This is why I love doing tarot readings, general or in-person ones. You know what I mean? Because I also do that too. So check it out. I got that in the description. But that's why I love doing these, is because the message always comes together. It's unbelievable. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. So there's a warning here, Sag. And this is, you don't need to get your ego in the way. You don't need to have any drama. You don't need to fight for what you want. You don't need to compete for it. There's more than enough, and you allow it to flow to you. Again, self-limiting beliefs. Holy shit, those cards just went flying in 3 opposite ways. Did I grab the other one? Wow. Okay. Whew. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, setting yourself free. Setting yourself free. I don't know if you can hear the fire whistles and shit going off out there in the police cars. I mean, it is absolute snowmageddon outside. It has been snowing for 2 days straight. It is unbelievable. And the kid that just left with his truck, he just left, and now I hear the whistles going off. But anyway, sending him love and energy, anybody out there, it's treacherous out there. This shouldn't even be driving. All right, let's get it. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that needs to go there. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I love this. Okay. Yeah, you want to talk about stability. You can achieve it. I know this seems a little wonky, but trying to fit everything in the screen here. All right, so let's go through it. The Judgment card, set yourself free. Page of Swords brings in an opportunity or a new idea of how to do this. And it all leads to empowerment with the Emperor. This is taking action. Again, this is taking action. Slow your roll, though. Work on getting your passion back first. The Knight of Pentacles indicates, again, slow and steady wins the race. I want you to pay attention to the Knight of Pentacles planting the seeds, and the Nine of Pentacles is the harvest. Three of Cups is celebrating. I love this. Set yourself free. Look at things from a new perspective. An idea may come in. And boom. Take action, but slowly and surely it pays off. That's the big. And that makes you very stable. Having, again, a stable foundation for success. That's beautiful. Wow. All right. Let's get it. Is that it? Yes. Yeah, suffering in silence. Set yourself free from that. Again, you're resilient. You don't need to have this anxiety. Set yourself free from it. In fact, let things come together. The Two of Cups is showing a union of some kind, but it's also making a decision and it works out in your favor. You see what I'm saying? It's beautiful energy. Open up to it. Again, opening up to a relationship, or you may be nervous about a relationship. If it's on shaky ground, get rid of it. You know what I mean? Don't keep it around. Maybe that's what you're breaking the chains of. Is that, well, I don't have another relationship, so I might as well keep this one, No. There's something better for you out there. There really is. Okay. Wow. All right, don't turn your back on an opportunity here. This is really good as far as relationships. But again, are you open to it? Don't let that blind you. In fact, you are strong enough to do this. A Leo could be another fire sign could be detrimental here because we have the Sun also very positive as far as when it comes to relationships. So a Leo could be a strong influence on you here. Don't turn your back on an opportunity. Nine of Pentacles, let's put nines on the board. We've got 999. Letting go of that anxiety and knowing that things pay off. Don't give up. Release the self-limiting beliefs and let go of what no longer serves you. Again, the world completing a cycle. This is beautiful in relationships. Could be dealing with the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo again. So that's 3 Leo cards. Scorpio and Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season right now. So don't turn your back right now in this Aquarius season to really open up to abundance and the love that you deserve. You've got to let go of your self-limiting beliefs because it affects every area of your life. Jesus. Let's get some messages of love. Wow. I want you to pay attention to this. The first card was stability with 444, all right? And then we have this, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Don't believe the bullshit. Don't believe the bullshit. Children are important to this partnership. That's another thing. 3 of Cups with children. Yes, absolutely. This can really improve your relationships here. Again, setting yourself from self-limiting beliefs and second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. The 2 of Cups shows 2 second chance. So maybe you're getting another go at it. I love it. Getting it right. It's very positive. So we're dealing with some inner stuff here that we need to work with, and it will serve you so well. All right. Yes. In fact, it'll make things a little bit more focusing on intimacy with mutual respect, unity, and closeness. That's what this also does, is whatever situation happens here brings everybody and things closer together. Interesting. All right. Let's do cosmic energy for a closing message. Wow. Closing message is safety. Safety is the foundation of life. Cherish the calm moments. Again, we don't need to go in a tizzy because we don't have the calm moments. We gotta make something happen if it's not calm. You need this time to reflect. Okay, that's incredible message. This whole reading has been wonderful for you, Sag. So open up to it. Out of this chaos comes great stability. Okay, you get a second chance at it. All right, that's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget the freaking weekend is available on Fridays to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Share it with your friends because it's a hoot. And if you would like a personal reading with me, in person or online, book yours now. I have a tarot and astrology special, 45 minutes. We do both of them, combined reading. And I predict out till May, June. Wow. Gives you a great insight. Everybody loves it. Grab yours now. Okay? So, Sag, out of all these endings comes something that you didn't have before. And it's things coming closer together and more in line to what you deserve and desire. Hands down, this is going to be really mind-blowing for the fire signs. Okay? So, Sag, hope you have a great week. Hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments and have yourself a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you live Thursday, 7 p.m. Capricorn, welcome. This is your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Capricorn. I hope you are on your way to a wonderful week already, because it's going to be a doozy once the week progresses. If you haven't checked out the cosmic weather, go to the beginning of the video and watch that so you can understand what kind of vibes we're dealing with. This is a big turning point, and I don't think it's going to be soft or quiet. I really don't, unless things are planned out to have it go quietly. I don't think that's the way it's going to go. I'm not a doom and gloom guy, and I don't see doom and gloom. I see things being necessary, and wow, are they going to shape our world? So hang on to your hats, kids, because it's about to get freaky. Let's go to the tarot table and start our reading for you, Capricorn. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You didn't find me by accident. The universe brought you right to where you needed to be. Isn't that great? All right, so let's start with our angel numbers. Okay, and it's evolution. Love it. Beautiful pink loving energy there. 5, 6, 7. You are evolving spiritually and emotionally, moving towards greater wisdom and understanding. Yes, it's part of your evolution. So pay attention to those numbers. It's all part of your evolution, and you're getting wiser with some more understanding and clarity. So now we're getting a message from our angels, gods, and goddesses deck from our higher self. So let's check it out. Check it out. And it's Goddess of Nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. Okay. Feet on the ground, Capricorn. We always say that, but the energy is very electric. It's very air. It's staticky. It's crackling. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself grounded. Let's go ahead and read up on this, shall we? All right. Your dream is coming to fruition. This is a time to reap the rewards and benefits that are derived from the seeds of a project, venture, or idea you planted some time ago. It has not been all plain sailing, and many a time you have doubted whether your many efforts and labor would ever be rewarded. Yet harvest time has come, a time when you reap what you've sown. Accept all the blessings about to come your way and realize that they are the result of the love, courage, dedication, and commitment you have shown in the recent past. So give thanks to Mother Nature and enjoy and ground. Absolutely, and ground, it's part of your evolution. All right? Now let's get our shadow work. And see what we have. Let's see what is maybe hindering our evolution. and it's having hope. So navigate your shadows with compassion and gentleness. Give yourself some grace and some kindness and some self-care. Fill your cup first and have hope that this too shall pass. You know, again, it's part of your evolution for that to happen, okay? Very nice and light, airy message for you. Good. The energy has been kind of heavy. That we're moving from, you know, we're transitioning from earth signs, your sign, to air, and that could always be jarring for everybody involved, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, and that's recognition and reward. Fantastic. Again, you reap what you sow. Okay? So let's get the vibe. Don't keep those, okay? All right. Yeah, this definitely has a theme here. Oh, wow, okay. Excellent. Yep. Okay, all right. Wow. Hope I can fit all that in there. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is fear of failure. There's a fear here. It's got you stuck. The Hangman, you need a different perspective. The Ten of Swords is saying, come on, let's change the way that we're looking at things. Do the self-care to get rid of the negative vibe that you hold on to. Okay? The Page of Wands is in the middle of all this, saying you're taking shit way too seriously. If you're not experiencing, and it doesn't look like life is joyful right now, but that's a choice. So choose wisely. Put your time and focus with the Seven of Pentacles on things that will pay off. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning here, and the world is completing a cycle. It could be a karmic cycle. Again, you reap what you sow. So again, are you fearing that you did something wrong and now it's going to come back to you? It could very well. It's part of the evolution of things. You know, things come full circle, but you don't sit in the fear of it. You know what I mean? Let go of the negative mindset here. That's the big thing. And it involves some self-care. Okay? And if you don't put your time and focus into any of this, then, well, we sit in the Five of Pentacles energy, which isn't fun for anyone. That is for fucking sure. Okay? Let's get some oracles. Yeah, hope out again. Yeah, there's a fear here, and it's just gotta go. Do not feed the fears. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation. You need this, or it's all gonna. You gotta hold hope in your hands. If you see it in your mind, you could hold it in your hands. Again, use your inner wisdom instead of letting your fear dictate what's going on here, and things moving fast. Communication coming in. Taking in the opportunity while you can. You know what I'm saying? Seizing the opportunity. Let's look at relationships and love. So this is very clear. We need to be grounded. We need to take care of ourselves. We're stuck in a situation that is feeding our fears. It's vanquishing our hope, and it's not looking good. You know what I mean? The outcome does look good, but the way that you're perceiving it doesn't. And that's a fucking problem. Okay. King of Cups is calm your emotions, calm your storm. Again, filling your cup first. Absolutely. The Star is saying trust the universe here. There's some healing that needs to take place, especially when it comes to relationships. Knight of Wands, taking action, doing something differently here. And the Empress, which is fantastic. That's empowering yourself. Again, you've let a situation take your power. You need to have hope. Hope is all over this shit. You know what I mean? Interesting. And that goes to every aspect of your life. So let's get some messages of love. Ooh. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. Yes. And that soulmate appears when you love, accept, and respect yourself. Ain't happening any other way. And that's maybe what you have to work through. Abundance. You've done the work, abundance flows to you now. So a lot of you are opening up to that. Again, the payoff, the world, all of that. So be aware. Okay. Let's get, what's the vibe? Okay. Let's see, what do we got? What's the vibe? Antisocial. In your feelings, and the King of Cups said regulate those. Silent treatment, well, and left out, again, changing your perspective. It's feeling, you've removed yourself. I don't know, something funky's there. Something funky's there. I got to leave that up into the interpreter, but I think that's what's feeding your fears too. Have you put yourself in that position? Again, you reap what you sow. So if you do bad shit, you're going to get bad shit. Let's not leave that out of the equation. Maybe that's kind of what's been going on in this too. There's that underlying message there. All right, closing message for you, Capricorn, is joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. Yeah, absolutely. That's what this is. Also the same thing here. See what I'm saying? If you're not enjoying it, you're fucking up. Okay? All right. That is going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch The Freaking Weekend. That's posted at 10 a.m. on Friday, to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, click the link in the description and I got you covered. We have a tarot and astrology combo, 45 minutes of pure 24 karat gold. And we predict all the way out till May and June. Gives you a great idea of what's coming up for 2026. All right, Capricorn, remember, get in touch with the goddess of nature, ground yourself. And we're completing a cycle here. Is it payoff or is it payback? That's up to you and how you handle your life. All right, Capricorn, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you Thursday night live. Aquarius, welcome. It is your midweek reset tarot reading for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Aquarius. It's your season. Happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your birthday, early Aquariuses. So it's your season, and we've got the Sun, Mercury, Venus, now Mars, and Pluto in your sign. A lot of energy for you to assimilate. How is that working for you? Go ahead and watch the cosmic weather forecast at the beginning of this video to go ahead and see how we can fare that, okay? But it's your season. Make the best of it. So let's go to the tarot table. Let's go to the tarot table. Happy birthday to you. If you're new to the channel, welcome, Aquarius. You didn't find this by accident. Okay. So your angels say they want to reassure you with 747. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your efforts. Okay. So be reassured that what you're doing is lining you up with what you need. Be practical with your decisions. Okay. Now let's get a message from our angels, gods, and goddesses. Let's get a message from our guides and see. Ooh. Nope, none of those. Okay. Let's see what they have in store for you, Aquarius. Ooh, I love this. And it's the goddess of beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Well, that's not bad. Look at all those butterflies in there, the transformation that takes place. Goddess of beauty. Let's see. You are a wondrously beautiful being of light, yet you cannot see it because you are comparing yourself to others instead of looking honestly and loving at yourself. Meditate upon the image on this card and allow your light and natural beauty to shine through. You are beautiful just as you are, Aquarius. There is nothing to change or fix. Just love and accept yourself as you are. As you honor the beautiful person that you are, others will feel the light and warmth radiating from you. As a result, you will attract wonderful and generous people into your life that will love and appreciate you for all you truly are. Just be yourself. That is where your beauty lies. Wow. Beautiful message. Beautiful birthday message. Now, let's get our shadow work and work on that. Ooh. There it goes. And it's control issues. Interesting. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. So release that issue, the control issues. Trust, so you don't have to control, and empower yourself. Fix your crown, Aquarius. It's your season. Focus on that inner beauty, okay? All right. Let's get your messages and see what we have for you. You know? Whoa, okay, yeah, they're ready. A little resistant though, so cut that shit out. Let's do it. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Goddess of Beauty. Absolutely, this shows the thing too, just being stable and being reassured that you're doing the right thing. Feet on the ground, practical approach. Okay? Wow. And she looks totally in control by not being in control. You see what I'm saying? All right, this is a 3-card fix right here, okay? We're stuck. 8 of Swords always shows a stuck mentality. Those crows represent your thoughts. And look how they got you twisted. This could also be, again, not recognizing your beauty. You know, you're holding back your own happiness and your own progress here. All you need to do is simplify it and focus on victory and success. No one likes a victim. And I think some of you are in a victim mentality because you're trying to control things that is out of your control. You just need to surrender to it. You're really overcomplicating the process here, Aquarius, and you really need to set yourself free from that, you know? Again, you're a fixed sign. So the way that you look at things and the way that you think about things is fixed. And sometimes that needs to change. And you're the last one to go and say, yeah, I need to change that. You know what I mean? You'll just fight it and fight it and fight it and fight it. No more fighting it, okay? Because you're holding back. You may be holding on to some heartache and pain too. That's really mucking up the works here, okay? So, very simple message. All right, the waiting game with the 2 of Wands is saying the waiting game's over. You're ready. So stop holding back. Financial and material changes, that will also help. There's a fear of failure here, and we need to let that go. You're holding back. You're being miserly, which showing the universe is that, it's one thing to save, but it's another to hold your own prosperity back. And I feel that's what a lot of you are doing. So let's go and take a look at relationships and love. Are we holding back in there? In that aspect, Are we thinking we're not lovable? What do we have? Everyone is getting the Ace of Pentacles, man. That's unbelievable. Yeah, look, the 5 of Pentacles is out again. Yeah, so this is fear of failure in relationships, being left out. That, again, that's not claiming victory. That's victim mentality right there. So we need to change that. That's what you can control. That's what's holding you back. Queen of Cups is nurturing yourself, saying it's okay, soothing your heart, doing the healing for your heart, trusting your intuition, not getting so emotionally attached. And the Ace of Pentacles brings in an offer here, which pays off. It's beautiful. It works for you. Make sure you pay attention to that, of course. There's an opportunity that comes out of fear. I mean, you got to let the fear go. Okay? And it's just knowing that you deserve it, one way or another here. You know, it's claiming victory. That's what that Six of Wands is signifying here, is that claim your victory. State it. You may not have it yet, but that's okay. You're claiming it. And when you claim it, you receive it. All right? So, messages of love, finances, financial challenges are affecting this connection. So, again, that could be it. You know, there's financial changes here. It's all over this. And that's usually what happens in relationships. Money is the number one thing they fight about, you know. And then friendship. This friendship is leading to more. There's an offer there. You heard it here first. But there's also an opportunity to open up to financial abundance too. And that's what you need to work on. So let's get, what's the vibe? So don't isolate yourself. Don't get stuck in a negative, non-productive mindset. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is, ay, marón. Aquarius. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. They're not broken yet. That's what you're focusing on. It's too negative. It's just not time yet. So open up to it. This energy of Neptune moving into Aries is going to be profound for you. Open up to it. Stop suffering in silence. Stop holding back. That's a big one. Man, I haven't yelled at somebody this week. It seems like I'm yelling at you, but it's your season. Well, let's start it off right, goddammit. You know what I mean? Let's start it off right. Okay. And this is the thing that can gloss it all over, is love. Love is everywhere. So open your heart to feel it. And that's the big thing. You're stuck on holding your heart hostage, and therefore you can't experience it. And then the lack comes in, the fear of failure, it all snowballs. Check yourself, Aquarius, okay? All right, that is going to do it for your midweek reset tarot reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch your freaking weekend tarot reading. That gives you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you are celebrating this weekend, let's check out the vibe. Let's see what we've been working on over here, okay? And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, all you have to do is click the link in the description. It'll bring you to my booking page. I have a wonderful 45-minute tarot and astrology reading. It's fantastic. Book yours now. Everyone's grabbing them. It's very popular, and we predict all the way out till June, so check that out. All right, Aquarius, happy birthday. It's your season. Don't fall into this victim mentality. Don't get into the lack. In fact, do the opposite and open up, and it starts with your heart. Tap if it's too much for you. Tap. Okay? Heal your heart. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you Thursday night live and on TikTok. Pisces, welcome to your midweek reset tarot reading, and this is going to be for January 21st all the way to January 27th. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you are on your way to a wonderful week. Well, make sure you check out Cosmic Weather before we even start discussing anything at the beginning of the video, because that's going to kind of lay out the groundwork to what's going on here. Your ruler, Neptune, is moving into Aries, and it hasn't done that for about 150 years, if not longer. So what that means is this, is that what you envision can actually come to materialize. So start making your dreams come true, all right? With that being said, let's go to the tarot table and start our tarot reading for this midweek for you, Pisces. So thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You didn't come across this by accident. It brought you exactly where you need to be. All right. And Focus on harmony this week with 121. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So we need all of those. That's like the Trinity, the physical, emotional, and spiritual. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Body, mind, soul. Okay? So get all those in harmony with each other. Now let's get a message from our guides from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck and see what they have to offer us. So focus on harmony. And harmony you will experience. Okay? So let's see what our guides have to tell us today. Ooh, okay. And it's Angel of Finances. Look at all that yellow. Look at all that gold. Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Amen. Wow. Let's read up on that. Angel of Finances. That could also bring harmony into your life too. So, Pisces, you are about to receive a substantial sum of money or a substantial stream of money that is about to enter your life. You've drawn this card because of your faith in the universe and your strong commitment to your purpose. The Angel of Finances is here to remind you that your external wealth simply mirrors your internal beliefs. You can also choose to see the world as lacking, or you can see it as abundant. You have realized that money is simply energy, a means of exchange which reflects your values and the way you view life. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive, and remember to put your money to good use. Spend and invest your money in ways that will help you further your true purpose and your long-term goals, whatever they may be. Damn. Love that. Great message. Be thankful. Open up to it. You got to be on the same page. And it's coming out of her, the waveform is coming out of her mouth. Speak it into existence. Say thank you. Okay? Let's get our shadow work and see what we have for this midweek reset for you, Pisces. Interesting. Okay? So blessings you are about to receive. Okay. What we need to work on is resentment. It often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of the past to find peace. So this is about having forgiveness, releasing the past, and getting the serenity and peace that you need from doing so. Okay? That could also be letting go of financial constraints and opening up to abundance, which brings harmony into your life. See what I'm saying? You got to be on the same page. Body, mind, and soul. You just can't say it, I'm rich. You have to feel it. You have to believe it. Your heart has to feel it, your mind has to know it, and your energy has to show it. Okay. All right, we're going to keep that. 7 of Wands. I think we got this card last week. Protect your energy from people that want to burst your bubble. Wow. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, look at that. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. No drama, no competition, no fighting, no nothing. Okay? We don't need to fight for that. We protect our energy. We allow things to come to us. It's that easy. Okay? Very important for you to understand. Okay. Yeah. Again, worrying about shit from the past, letting go of the past to find peace, stop worrying, protect your energy. This is all about inner knowledge, keeping to yourself, using the wisdom inside. Again, getting that mind, body, and soul right. Mind, body, soul. Protecting your energy, going within, and getting rid of past the past here. I don't know, childhood stuff maybe. Just simply walking away from the past. It could be that empowering for you, you know? And the inner wisdom, using your inner guidance system. That's another thing too, okay? So no worries. Worries wastes your emotion. It really does. Okay. Yeah, the Nine of Wands and truth. The truth is you're resilient. The truth is you don't need to suffer in silence. The truth is you need to walk away from this. It doesn't serve you. Another 9. You need to let this go. Don't let it bombard your thoughts. Protect your thoughts. Make sure that they're positive. They're high vibrational. If you start worrying and suffering, you're repeating old patterns and they don't work for you anymore. Set yourself free from that. Okay? Let's look at love and relationships. No more suffering in silence. That's what I keep hearing. No more. But you have to declare it. I can declare it all I want. But you have to declare it. Okay? That's important. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah. And it shows. Releasing your burdens, especially when it comes to other people, relationships from the past, whatever that is. It's actually finding that inner strength. I love that card. It comes out at the right times. Getting a hold on those emotions. 2 of Wands, you are ready. This is a new adventure. You are set. You are protected. You are ready to go. And the 10 of Cups, man, this is just beautiful energy. Moving towards that goal. And it's paying off. Beautiful. Got 2 10s on the board. I love that. Let's get messages of love. Let's see. What do we keep? That. And I know. My guides are like, put 10 on the board. I'm like, okay. Success, completion, payoff. Yes. That's what you focus on. Harmony. All of this. 10 plus 10 is 20. The truth shall set you free. You've been suffering in silence for too long. Okay? Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? That's key. Are we sacrificing our integrity and being miserable because of it? Not anymore. We're moving on. And twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. So again, a lot of you could be opening up to that. A lot of you can be experiencing that, you know? But aligning to your true purpose is the big deal here. It's just not a person or a relationship or an ideal and a way of life. It's collapsing the wave in your reality to what you deserve. All right, let's get a closing message for you. Wow. And see what we have. Closing message for Pisces. All right. So it's compassion. Compassion is the warmth of the soul. Give it to others and yourself. Big time. Protect your energy. Don't let anything don't let anything fucking knock you down for your integrity or none of that. The payoff is here. Take it, enjoy it, be grateful for it, thankful for it. Really embracing this time right now. Again, your ruler is moving into Aries for the first time in our lifetimes. So, it's big. What does that mean? Making your dreams come true. That's a big one. You heard it here first. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for your midweek reset. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, watch The Freaking Weekend. It's a lighter fare, Fridays at 10 a.m. to give you the vibe for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you would like a personal reading with me in person or online, just click the link in the description and it'll bring you to my booking page. Yes, and I got a great tarot and astrology combo, 45 minutes. Fantastic. Everybody loves it. And we predict all the way out to June. So we get a good idea of what's going down for 2026. And you know I'm never wrong about that shit. So book yours now. All right, Pisces, have a great week. Keep your feet on the ground, be practical, and be very grateful for what's transpiring for you. This is just the beginning, all right? I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Thursday night live, 7 p.m., baby.